So, Fairy Tail is back, and this is very much a fan service chapter. There's a little bit of story to it as well, but for the most part, yeah, this is fan service. Which is funny, because I just dropped my Fairy Tail ranking video, and I added a lot of fan service to that video just to make it more interesting. So it starts out with the ladies going into Diablo's private public bath, which is such a weird combination of words to say. And Wendy's really impressed by this. But of course, Charlotte points out, like, so does Fairy Tail. And a swimming pool. So Kira's already there waiting for them, and she basically messes up an idiom. Either that, or she's just straight up threatening them. I can't really tell, and I don't think Lucy can either. Where she says, yesterday's enemies are today's enemies, but doesn't mean we can't bathe together. That's a no. Then we get a really sweet moment of Urza flipping her hair around, because now it's all grown back and normal. She has the hair that she loves so much back, and she got the like sparkles in her eyes and everything. And I was right from the moment it got cut. I said that Cancer will most likely just, grow it back for her. And that's exactly what happened. Lucy summoned Cancer, gave her a haircut, and she had full-grown hair. Yeah, so Misaki and Kira have completely different reactions to this. Like, Misaki's like, oh, well, must be a talented haircutter if they're able to grow hair back. And Kira's like, that's not possible. And yet, it happened. So, there you go. So, Misaki feels guilty about cutting Urza's hair because she didn't know how important it was to her. And she basically, as a way to say sorry, offered to wash her hair. And Urza goes along with it. And so we end up getting this, which is my favorite panel in the entire chapter, which is to see just how long Urza's hair actually is. It's all stretched out. Urza has never cut her hair because it's just that important to her, because it's the reason why she has the last name Scarlet, because Jalal liked her red hair so much that he just named her after it. While the other kids thought that was rude, Urza really loved it because, well, she loves him. Misaki then decides to go overboard and start not just washing Urza's hair with her magic, but her entire body, and it's just weird thing is created. And she basically offers to do the same for Lucy, but Lucy's like, no, that looks very weird. Yeah, that's when Kira decides to basically go after Lucy and wash her herself. Basically starts just chopping her away, and Lucy's like, no. It removes her entire bathrobe into shreds. And Kira's like, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt your skin. I'm able to remove dirt and blemishes from its source, which is an insane thing to say, that you can cut away all impurities from someone's body without actually damaging them. Like, I guess she can choose what to cut, and she can cut anything, but even so, that's kind of absurd. And honestly, it just looks like she's just spanking her at this point. I'm just saying. So yeah, Selene shows up. That's a thing that happens. She's fully healed already, as you can imagine. She's a dragon after all. And she has Misaki give her a quick wash with her abilities, because you can clearly tell that Selena really enjoys luxury. But as you can imagine, Lucy, Urza, Wendy, and Charla are all on guard, ready to basically fight if need be. But Selene's like, no need for that. I just want a talk. And Urza's like, okay, then we should all gather together to talk. And Selene's like, I'll just open a gate to the men's bath. We don't have to talk that way. So yeah, this is where the substance of the chapter starts, where Selene basically reveals that, first off, she doesn't regret anything she's ever done, or the harm she's caused to people, and she has no intention of apologizing for it. But second, there's a purpose why she basically went to multiple worlds, so there's other dimensions, not just the two that we know of. And she apparently went to these different dimensions, caused havoc in them because she was looking for something in particular. Yeah, so she kept distorting each world she went to, so this way she can discover its true power, so she can locate the true power that will allow her to kill the 5 dragon gods. Of course, she's never been able to actually accomplish this goal, so she's basically been wreaking havoc for the last 100 years for no reason. And she says, ironically speaking, the power she's been seeking was always in this world, her world, this entire time. And Urza's like, was it in the labyrinth? And was the labyrinth like... And Selene's like, no, it was the heart within the labyrinth. But even that wasn't actually what I was looking for. The heart is the heart of the dragon of knowledge. So it would give her the ability to know what is she looking for? The power that she seeks. But now that the heart has been, burned away, Selene's basically at square one again, and she can't find the power she seeks. But that's when Lucy says, well, Alcina is heart, so wouldn't he know where the power is? Wouldn't that make sense? And Alcina is apparently in the men's bath, and he's like, no, I have no idea. And so the story about what this ultimate power is apparently just gets left behind, because now that Alcina and Selena are talking with one another, the conversation heavily breaks down because these two just hate each other. Elsevina is, of course, pissed off about the fact that all the humans Selena's killed, and Selena responds by saying, what about all the innocent dragons you've killed? And this conversation just keeps going back and forth where they keep arguing with each other, where Galadriel finally breaks in and says, shouldn't the war between humans and dragons ended 400 years ago? And so Selena's like, I agree. And so me and Elsevina should be able to be on common ground at this point. And as you can imagine, he doesn't agree with that at all. The devastation and destruction that they wrought humanity 100 years ago was beyond what he could tolerate. And Selene basically screams back at him, so it's only okay when humans kill dragons. Yeah, so this serious moment basically immediately gets broken by the fact that Lucy starts laughing. And the reason why she starts laughing is because Natsu decided to jump through the portal into the women's bath and sort of tickle her foot randomly, apparently. And then he just, of course, pops up in the women's bath, as you can imagine. All the girls freak out. They're all threatening to kill him. Urza's like, no, it's okay, he's my friend. But Misaki's like, I don't care, he's a pervert. And as that chaos is happening and everyone's freaking out, Selene basically decides to offer a deal to Elf. I'm just calling him Elf. It's so hard to say his name. To Elf, of course, the chapter ends and we don't actually get to hear what it is. Okay, so what this ultimate power is, once again, I think it has the ability to warp reality. I think I've said this before, or it will bring back the Age of Dragons. That's why Ignia wants it. That's the only thing I can think of that would explain it, because we've already had a bunch of ultimate weapons, like the faces that could wipe out magic, the fairy heart, that's literally the opposite of the face, that's infinite magic, and all kinds of just crazy shit happening. We had the time thing that was created that Acnologia devoured. Like, so we already have time, we have ultimate pure magic, erasing magic, all kinds of things. The only thing that's really left is the ability to just reshape reality as you see, unless we're going back with time again, but I doubt we're just going to rewrite history. I don't see that happening. I really do think it's more of a altering reality ability. Now, what this power looks like, where it is, or anything like that, I have no idea. I couldn't possibly tell you. I'm just only theorizing of what it can do. The real question is Diablos done? Because Diablos has been with us since start of this 100 years manga. So is the Diablos saga ending here? Or are they going to keep on with us for the rest of the 100 years quest? I'm going to assume that they're done for the most part, and they're more going to be a backup rule that will probably come into play at the end of the manga. And I say they're going to be at the end with the final arc because I don't think that this is going to be the final arc is the next one. Yeah, we still have to deal with the Golden Dragon, and then after he's done with, then we'll go after Ignia, who will finally be the last arc. So I think we're basically going to be teleported away through one of Selene's gates to the Golden Owl Guild. We'll deal with the Golden Dragon there, and then finally the final arc, where everything will come together like it did at the end of the last Fairy Tail manga. So hopefully we'll have one big bash fight and see whatever is happening. But until then, I don't think we're going to learn what this ultimate weapon is until 2 arcs from now, the final arc. But hey, I'm in no rush. I want to enjoy this story as much as I can. So if you all enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give a thumbs up so you can enjoy more Fairy Tail and other anime things. Thank you and have a great day.